So Howard, I want to ask you about the banking sector and specifically about dividends, stock buybacks, and how the banks are going to use their capital. We have the Federal Reserve stress test that we'll be getting results from shortly here. In the past, some banks have had their dividend attempts rejected. Bank of America and Citigroup, we saw that with. We've seen others increase their dividends. Paint me a picture of sort of this round trip we've done where banks were such big dividend payers, big contributions to investors' portfolios, to have gone to virtually nothing and now starting to come back. Is this the year we really get a pickup there, or are we still going to be waiting?
Well, banks definitely were king. You're correct. It goes all the way back to when it was financials, banks, as well as utilities. Utilities became deregulated, and banks became the king of dividend payers. Before the turn down in 2007, financials accounted for over 30% of all dividends being paid. Just pick a bank, buy it, and next year, or several times in a year, they would increase. Then came the housing situation, the crash, everything, the bear market went down. Where we stand now is that, as you said, they have to go through the Fed in order to get approval to do either buybacks or dividends. And that's going to be a slow path on there. Banks are still very difficult to analyze, a lot of off-balance sheet items, a lot of reserve losses that go up and down. We see that it makes the earnings, and then you see it's because the loan provisions have been reduced, or vice versa. So it's going to be a very slow go on the financials. There still are smaller financials that didn't get hurt as much that investors can find. They're more regionals, so obviously they have regional difficulties within the U.S., but the big bank names, the Bank of America, the Citibank, are going to be a while till they get back to the old amounts that they paid before. Obviously, Morgan is a little bit better on there, but we do expect to see more bank increases. So if you're looking for the percentage increase, the financials are definitely going to be the one that are there. But again, that's still bouncing back. It's going to be a long time till they get back to where they were.
And you told me earlier, if Citigroup were to get back to the absolute level of dividend it used to pay, what was the figure they'd be paying?
$62 billion in dividends they would need to pay. The entire S&P 500 last year did 281. If they start paying, I need to increase 2013 estimates quickly.
That sounds good, Howard. Thanks a lot for coming by.
Thank you.